Ready to do a seance. We'll see what happens.
That'd probably be better. Oh, it won't let you. They'll have to view it weird.
Don't you let me hold it.
Okay.
And I can film everything with it. And that'll just cover the whole room there. Or the whole table.
There we go.
I have one chance.
Is that supposed to be on there? Oh,
I don't know.
it disappeared.
You go ahead. I want you to.
What am I doing?
I don't know, to getting us started, but
Oh,
also
okay.
we can't break
Well,
the
let's hold
circle
hands.
either.
Yeah, once we get our hands together, try not to let go. And I think the first thing we need to do is just take some deep breaths and just relax. And just open up our minds. And let's focus. Okay, I'm beginning to get some weird energy going up and down my back. So something's going on. So I guess they're ready to. All right. First thing is we seal this area with pure white light, only allowing in positive energies and entities, those of love and light. All negative forms are not allowed here. They're not welcome here. And we circle this room in pure white light. And we go into the earth's core and into above the ceiling, encapsulating this in protection. And now we ask that if there's anything here already that wants to be acknowledged, we would love to hear from you or see you. So give us a sign, make a noise, move something, move the candles. Something's going off. Hi there. Can you speak with us? Thank you for being here. We welcome you. Can you do some tapping maybe? Hello, are you there? Did you leave us? We welcome you. You're welcome here. You're safe here. Pure white light. Can you make your presence known? Is anybody feeling anything?
Yeah, I feel something on my back. my shoulder,
What are you feeling?
just like somebody's touching me.
Well, hello, whoever you are. You shut up a minute ago. Come on back. We want to communicate with you. Is there anyone here? My right hand is tingling. This one here, that is yours tingling at all? I mean, mine's like itching, tingling.
It feels different than the left. Might be mine.
Please make your presence known. We're excited to meet you.
I sense a male presence. And it's just like he's looking in.
Is that the one behind you, or?
He's kind of between me and Jesse.
You feeling anything, Jesse?
Mm-hmm.
What are you feeling?
He wants to talk.
Well, come on. Who do you want to talk through?
What do you want to hear?
Who are you?
It could be anybody, really.
Are you of the white light?
Yes.
Are you a human spirit?
Not entirely. I come from a few different places. A lot of different places. He's nervous.
Have you been on this plane before?
Yes.
Do I know you?
Not like you think you do.
What do you mean?
I've been around you before, but you haven't felt me. Or at least I think you have, but I haven't really wanted you to feel me that much.
I think I know you.
Who am I?
I don't know.
I'm seeing a really pretty pink light coming up. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but that's what I'm seeing. Anything blocking this, please be removed now. We now open up to pure white light.
I feel a female spirit. I think she's wanting to talk.
Okay, who are you?
I'm the same as him.
I didn't hear you.
The same as the other. We travel together. Why do you wish to talk to us?
We're just curious
About what?
about you. We're just wondering if we can get a hold of something that's on a different dimension.
What is your purpose?
That's a very philosophical question. What is my purpose?
What do you wish to know?
Where's life after death?
Of course there is. There is no death. Only the passing away of that which is temporary.
Can we be reincarnated?
Yes.
Is there a hell and heaven?
Not technically.
Not the way you think there is.
There are multiple planes and multiple versions of each. Humans transcends.
Have you lived human form?
I have not.
Neither have I.
And what exactly are you?
It's very hard for you to understand because you do not understand the energy around you. We are of all the energy with a consciousness.
We can have as many forms as we want to be. We're not bound to one single thing.
Are you evil, neutral, good?
There is no good and evil.
Just one plane?
No, there are more.
Anymore.
It's like a step ladder in a sense, but it branches off into millions of different directions.
Like a tree.
Each energy, the signature is different with each one. The colors, the feels, they're all different. Some don't mingle together, some do. There's certain leads in certain places.
Do you communicate with humans? Or can you?
We choose not to. Most of us, anyway.
We can, but most don't hear us anyway.
Well, we have a recorder here. If you want to scream as loud as you can or make any noise that you can, see if we can pick it up to verify that it's you. I'm a believer, but a lot of people are not. Can you make a believer? Gently? can you just make that EMF meter light up? It's very simple.
There it goes.
There you did it.
Do it again. Thank you.
Now I truly believe in you. Is that you? It keeps making me go in and out of focus.
You're bending dimensions at this table. It's not really easy to keep focused on anything. Your frequencies are going to be messed with.
What do you think about the human form like us? Are we cool with it? Cool with y'all?
It is intriguing to have a mortal body. Very limiting.
Your mind's the key, really. You don't know what you have.
Yes, your spirit has all the knowledge you need. You just don't know how to use it.
That's very possible. Can you help us with that, humans?
Not now, not quickly.
It's a process, an ascension process. It must happen over time as like your evolution.
Life lessons. If it's smart, it happens. It happens in forms.
Well, if I pass tonight, where am I going? What am I going to be looking forward to?
Depends. What your past was, what your present is. What have you done in this life?
Just about everything.
So you think.
But I have cleaned up my act.
There is no good in evil.
I think we're all basically good people here at this table. No one here is evil or has malice in their heart that we know of. Do you know of anything different?
Not entirely.
Can you light up the meter again? Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's getting stronger every time it does it.
I think you can pop it over to the yellow if you tried there.
He's not evil, but he doesn't really want to try and give us what we want. Just because you called him doesn't mean he wants to do anything for it. It's not a big enough prize.
And we appreciate you communicating with us. You want us to leave you alone now? If you do, make the meter blink one more time for yes. So you want to stay with us a little while?
We do.
I like answering questions.
Well, Shirley has a million.
I just want to know if you have any questions for us if you've not been on this physical plane.
We look and see sometimes.
Do
We
what?
observe and watch.
It's pretty simple for us.
But you've not done it.
No, but we have the same emotions that you have,
Mm.
basically.
You get more extent of them. You get to use them more.
Can you physically hurt anyone?
We could if we wanted to, but why do we want to?
Yeah, some do.
Well, the lords who govern us don't really go for it very well, so we try not to.
Well, that's good. Where are you going to go when we say goodnight to you?
Wherever we want.
Anything in mind?
Nothing you'd know.
Well, that's what I want to know, is what I don't know.
You're on the wrong plane for that. You'll have to go somewhere else.
And we can't do that unless we're dead?
Oh no, it's just on this table. You have to go somewhere else for that. You're just in one plane. Never you can hit millions of others.
It is complicated to explain. I do not mean to be rude, but it is very complicated.
Well, sure it is. Complicated for us. We know how you feel.
The ironic part is that you have already been there. All of you.
Before we come humans?
Yes. It is the human side of you that is so eager for this information when your spirit has it. You have it in your memories.
How do we get our memories back? My left arm is freezing.
It is difficult, but through your meditation,
And when I meditate, I feel like I go somewhere else. Am I?
It's not here. It's like a shot in the dark. You just tend to go somewhere and you don't know where you're going.
That's true.
set your intentions. That helps sometimes.
If you're looking for an answer, go where it started. Think of that question and follow its thread. Your daily lives get in the way for sure, your stress and anxieties, but if you focus hard enough, you can build a capsule, as you will, and travel there. Even while you're awake, if you're strong enough.
So you don't have to have marijuana, liquor, anything? Does that help
Liquor
get to
does
the
not-
plane?
Liquor does not help. Marijuana could, but only if you don't overdose.
You have it in your natural ability.
Well, I went several places last night. Never left the hotel. And it flashed. I have flashes. Is that what I'm seeing? Is some of my previous life that I didn't remember, or what is that?
It's all different. You can have flashes of the forward and the past.
Like shooting a firecracker into the sky and the sparks going in different directions. You could see flashes of light in any direction.
It takes time and effort to really focus the gift you have to see.
In one direction.
Thank you.
So we as humans all have the ability. Some just more than the others, or more aware of the ability than others?
Not everyone has the ability. Most do. And then some of those most, there are quite a few who could go farther in it, but a lot of you nowadays
Are too caught up in the fiction of things.
Too much Hollywood, if you know what that is.
Your television, yes.
media, as this boy says.
So that is why small children and pets are more adaptable or more sensitive than grown-ups, because they've not been taught to dismiss their feelings or
They're closer to their spirits.
And they're veiled. It's not so much a teaching, it's just
their mind's not polluted like
it's not
ours.
busy.
Yeah.
They're not as far away from their beginning.
So can y'all predict the future?
No
Depends
more
on
than
which
you
one.
can.
There are so many. There's not just one thing going on. The type of firecracker, she said. One event leads to many. And that leads to many more. The true end is a rare thing to find. I like blue.
Well, I do too. It's my favorite color.
You have a grandmother that speaks to you. Yes. She likes talking to you.
You know her name?
I do not.
What do you say to her when you speak to her? Or not you, but grandmother. Do you know that?
They're on a different plane than we are. We don't mingle unless we have to. We have no need to.
True.
However, she's here.
Now?
Yes.
She's
She
the-
never leaves you.
Is she a protector?
A communicator.
You have any questions for Grandma? Just ask one.
Why? Why are you here? Why are you with me?
You know, the flame in this table, the reflection of the flame in this table is different than the actual flame.
Mm-hmm. I noticed it a while
It's
ago.
interesting.
I've been watching this one.
Mm.
Grandmother watches you grow and guides you in your process as you call upon ancestors.
Last week we talked to a non-earthbound spirit at the store. I guess that's the same entity as you guys.
No,
He was different,
we believe him to be darker than us.
of lower energy,
Yeah, he
on
was.
a different plane.
There's going to be a sign for you, man in blue.
Would it be a what?
A sign for him.
Mm.
I'm not the best at these things, but something's coming at you from your left side. A message. I think you call it a comment.
I'm just enjoying the candles.
You went
They're
out of.
dancing for me. The ones in the table are.
When I panned to your right, it totally was out of focus a while ago. Now it's back in focus. Now you're totally out of focus. There you go.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
You sound like a child. Are we getting any stuff on the... Has anyone joined us?
Not all live.
Yeah.
Don't have a clue.
Shows one. There's one person that's watching us. Hello.
Thank you for watching.
Should we send them somewhere else?
Do you have a question, viewer? Just type it in there. We'll see it. We'll ask it.
I don't know if it's going to come up. I guess it should.
Yeah, it did a while ago.
Oh, did it?
Went in and out of focus.
Where'd they go?
Meter?
There goes the flames.
Yep. Oh, I feel that cold spot to my left again. I don't hear any air or anything running.
No?
No fans.
Oh, there's a fan up
Oh.
there.
That might be some of it then.
But if it's coming and going, it wouldn't be the fan.
But I don't feel it all the time. Jeez, I didn't think it was a fan. Y'all need to rest. He wants to let you go back to the plane.
She's gone.
Yeah, they're giving us somewhere else.
What was that? Oh.
I don't know.
They said if we want answers, it's not the right plane.
They weren't particularly helpful.
No.
I sure did like her though.
He was a little arrogant for me.
Hmm.
Not my favorite.
Yeah, they were sort of... Oh, look at it go.
Mm.
Now maybe whatever it was trying to come through could come through now that those are dispersed. Is there anyone here that can light up our meter? Light my fire, light my fire, light my fire.
We're just here out of curiosity. No one here can harm you or nothing. We just want to talk and learn about what's going on in the planes.
I would like someone to come in to give some information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really do the whole run around, whatever. I like direct answers. So if you're out there, come on.
All you gotta do is just wave your hand over that meter there by the crystal ball. Don't have to touch it or anything. If you want to touch it, that's fine too. That just to let us know that you're here, you're present. We're curious about life after death and other things. You are the expert.
There's so many of us, though. Can't ask just one person because you think they're the expert. There's just so many. There are levels and layers and what you call committees. You just landed in one of the busiest areas, I guess you can say.
Does Halloween night have anything to do with the astral plane?
No, it used to, but over time, beliefs power the veil back and forth, and the belief from old times to now, it's very different. Candy and children were never really a part of it. We don't have planets up here, but there are, I guess you would call it orbs, or orbs of existence is what we kind of get used to it sometimes, but they cycle back and forth, and at one point in time, a very large orb that fit close to the astral plane was close to here every so often, but now it's gone. I prefer if you don't record me. I don't like to be recorded. Or at least video-wise, anyway. I've been down here world before. It's not my favorite. Your human forms aren't for me.
They ain't for some of us either, dude.
I used to be a female, not a dude.
Well, ma'am.
Have you been human form before?
Yes.
Are you related to any of us?
No.
What year is it? Where you're at?
There's no years. There's no dates. There's no sun and moon setting back and forth.
How long you been gone from the earth, you know?
Last time I was around was the 50s. But now I'm working off my debt here until I can go up higher.
What do you mean working off your debt?
I didn't have a great life and I fucked it up, so I wound up in a place where I had to make sure people came back well. I guess you can say you landed in the Department of New Life.
So you have an opportunity to make up for the evil you did in previous life.
Not so much evil, but waste.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Not just necessarily evil, but make up for time you lost.
Wasted.
Wasted.
Nothing here is unplanned. There may be different I don't know like this body. There's different stories and different pathways, but nothing is planned.
Does it have anything to do with your mortal body not speaking and communing with the spirit body?
He doesn't want to really channel. He's not very good at it. Or he's not very used to it. But I don't want to be here because I have other things I could be doing. But there is a life after death. There are many, and it all depends on what you do with your life.
Do you have any advice for us living?
Take chances. I think a lot of people down here do that. At least they say to do it. Money doesn't really mean anything, which you've heard before too.
Mm-hmm.
Your labradorites glowing over there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have stones up here. I do miss them.
Did you work in your previous life?
Mm-hmm. You have to on this plane.
We do.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Did you have a name in your previous life when you were human?
And Doris.
And Doris?
And Doris.
Where did you live?
Milwaukee.
Do you have relatives still alive?
I'd rather not talk about that.
So why are you here then if you don't want to talk about stuff?
You were just sent my way.
Oh.
You wanted answers and you came to a place that has answers.
Hmm.
How did you die?
Car accident. It was snowy and it was cold. I'd been drinking.
Is there any messages that you would like to send?
No one you'd know.
Well, we got this thing called Facebook now.
Landon!
I'll let him go.
All right. He left? She left?
She left. He does not want to be here anymore.
She just almost bitch.
Well, she's busy.
Well,
I see what
can't
she
be that
did.
much to do up there.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I guess.
There goes the candle again.
It's because we're moving.
That one's going that way, and those are. They're
I've
going
got
that
a
way now.
window and a fan going. Window open and a fan going.
Yeah, but these move when you all stop the channeling stuff. The candles and stuff start moving. And then you start channeling, everything goes steady again.
We're being sent somewhere now, but I couldn't tell you where. Somewhere lower than what we've been. Real low.
Hello, Melissa. Hello, Elsie. Hello, Peggy.
Hi.
There's.
Hello, welcome. Have any of you ever been to a seance?
Type in the comments if you have any questions.
I'm channeling ABBA.
What's an ABBA?
ABBA's a singing group from the 70s and 80s. You remember them.
There's something around you that's not wanting to be so white. Been with us since we left the white area.
I can feel it.
It's very lizardy, very scorpion-like.
I'm a Scorpio, so maybe it likes me.
We're still traveling. You won't be coming out.
Oh, they went out.
That's when we went real low in the energy levels, in the energy planes. Went out whenever we were hitting that low point.
Now we bring it back up.
Focus on a higher state. Try and hit somewhere with color. We're in a very dark spot right now. If you can, try and get rid of the thing on the back.
Wow. Something just blacked it out. There it is again.
We're not around anything for that to go off.
You hear light up the meter. Oh, there's the candle again. Of course, the heater just came on.
Going now, isn't it?
Mostly, yeah. This trail's still there a bit.
Up to the meter, Doug. It likes you.
If there's anyone here, just kind of get close to the meter. Light it up. Blow out a candle. Touch us. Whisper in our ear. Do anything you can do. I know it takes a lot of energy.
Not as much as you think.
Really. And if I count to 3, would you make a noise? Either yell, maybe we can pick it up on the recorder, or touch the...
There's no need to make a noise. I can channel through him and be just fine.
Okay.
I think he's talking about whoever's here.
He's going through Jesse. See it in his eyes now.
He had to bring you higher to get you out of the dark spot. Now you're real high and she feels it too. Would you prefer a female or a male to talk for you? We're not that stable where we are. It works.
What'd you feel, Jesse? Something just
They
went
moved
through you.
us into the more center area of it all. There are a lot of people around us. They don't want to talk through me this time. They want someone different.
There is another female presence to talk to.
I'm familiar with them. They're not used to people around. No.
She has a specific question. What is it? You wish to ask it. What is your question?
Who are you talking to?
Her.
Oh,
I don't know what specific question that I have.
It's there.
What is the question?
Who are you thinking of?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My father.
He's not here. Not where we're at.
No. He wouldn't even.
was he a farmer? Did he wear overalls? Coveralls, overalls?
No, nothing.
Hmm.
I don't recall.
There's like a fisherman guy here with overalls or coveralls or something. Looks like a farmer. Kind of heavy in the middle.
If you want to talk to him, we're gonna have to go back down to the less colorful areas.
I'm good.
You want something though.
I do have a question.
We have more than one.
I see a farm fence.
I see an old thin man. No hair. I think he's talking to that person.
There's a barn and a fence. That's a big X wooden fence.
Seeing something different.
I do have a family member that wore overalls a lot. It wasn't my dad.
And it was a man. Was he kind of chunky in the middle?
Not in his later years.
Well, this guy's probably in his 40s.
I don't know what my grandfather looked like in his 40s.
The one I'm seeing is older, thinner, brown, checkered shirt. Real dry skin. Not much hair. But someone's giving me that. I'm not just seeing it. Being fed through a lot of other layers.
Actually, it might be the other both my grandfathers wore overalls. One was thin, one was heavy set.
Did either one of them have a farm?
Yes, they both had farms. Different. That's night and day, but they each had farms.
This one was pretty mellow. Kind of introverted.
The bigger one was more violent? Or at least had a gruffer side. I don't think what I'm seeing is accurate.
I see a fence with the barn, and there's lots of hay around, and a horse. Doesn't look, I don't see any more than one horse.
We're not in a good place for communication. We're nowhere near any past human lives.
It just got dark.
It did. It's getting gray again, though. There's no action where we're at. We're in a great, not dead place, but just
Feel stuck. Can't see the light.
there is none here. We're in a place where a lot of quote unquote lost souls go. Not so much lost, but unfinished business. We're close to a big veil of the astral plane.
I really need to take a break. My arms are going to sleep.
Let's take a break.
How do you close it?
Well, right now we're just going to let go. We're not going to get up. We're just going to let go and shake off. My hands asleep. We'll keep the circle.
Since I'm not in it, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Every time he goes into a channel, it goes out of focus. Nearly every time. When you was talking about gray and stuff, or it's totally out of focus.
There it is.
Yeah.
What? Oh, talking?
Yeah, I got it. That's all the... Let me flip this around. Hi, Peggy.
Yeah.
So we are just trying to see what we can get a hold of here. And we got a couple of people that are trying to channel.
We hit the high
And we're
points,
getting all kinds of
high
weird,
area shit.
weird energy.
After last
The
time,
little
I was asking about it.
electrometer was going off for a while. And
I think right now,
anyway,
metaphysically,
we're just taking a little
in
break
actual
right now.
space,
We'll go back at it here in a minute.
but not in a set area.
I like I think that first two people, I think they were a couple. It was somehow.
Your scorpion thing is still around you, just not attached anymore.
Yeah.
It stays around you more than anything.
Oh, there it went.
What is it?
It's blinking.
Why'd that second candle come
Oh, it
on?
went up to yellow. Here we go. It's alive.
Yeah.
I can give you a scientific explanation.
Okay. Too much
It's going.
rings.
Definitely somebody here with us now.
Mhm. We'll just let them be and let's see what they do.
Well, it went to yellow for a second.
Yeah, it went all the way up to yellow. It was flashing yellow. There it goes. Yay!
Will you
Welcome.
talk to us?
Let's just see what it does. Let's not get them to do anything right now. Let's just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I'm asking you to ask questions.
Oh Lord, the yellow's really going now.
Ask it.
There's literally nothing in my head. I'm like,
It's in the subconscious, it's not anything that you're aware of.
I can't
It's a
ask
huge
it.
question that you it's very
I have no idea. I have no idea how to formulate it.
We're landing somewhere.
Have you done this before?
Mm-mm. But I'm quite adept at traveling by myself.
I'm not. I want to.
It takes a lot of sacrifice of other things.
Does it physically wear you down after a while?
Kind of. Sometimes the beings we were talking through, or were talking through me, were higher, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, I didn't get anything low. I felt something low come in, but I didn't let it come in.
We're in what I would consider an astral space. It's not a plane. It's not a.
I get it.
What?
Something is helping us, though. It's steering us in a direction. Someone is.
freezing. Your hand's cold.
Mm-mm.
My right side is cold. There's something here.
There's something here besides the
Yeah, my
fan.
left side is much colder than.
Didn't affect it at all back here, though.
So when you say we're in lower, I see black, like when you say that, and then it started getting gray,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden it just stopped, kind of like I was stuck. And then I kept trying to see the white, and it just wasn't.
There's not a white around us. There's more purples, yellow, a lot of yellows. We're going into a green right now.
The female entity thought that the male entity that you were channeling was amusing, and sometimes because I guess she could sense the frustration or the arrogance or whatever from everybody. She just kept being amused.
Not the second candle went out.
Yeah, but I think it's because of the wax buildup. You want me to light them again?
Yeah. They're asking me where we want to go.
Up.
Up.
Somebody that can give us some information.
Like what?
Answer questions, I guess, that Roy and Doug are asking.
I go up really high like we go up first. I was going to say we already know the answers because we could find our answers.
Yeah, they were talking in riddles. And that's like a
She
game
said
like
the
to
same
play.
thing. She said you
It's a game that the spirits play when they talk in riddles because they feel superior. And it's an arrogance. It's not real.
Shit, the one
it's
that I
just
was
arrogance.
channeling didn't feel nearly as arrogant as he was sounding. That's what was amusing her.
It's just for them, they are above us, and they
I don't believe that.
not above us per se, but
It's different and in touch with their.
You know, it reminds me of a situation where they've never been in the human plane, but yet they understand it, which is bullshit because you can't understand it unless you've been here. So they're sitting there judging us from a situation of ignorance.
I'm just not judging though. It's weird, but I get where they're coming from. They see enough to understand the big picture, but they don't understand it. They get it, they don't understand it.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement, definitely.
So it's a lack of empathy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. They don't know the
Yeah,
human condition,
that's
but
it.
they know what the picture looks like. It's all for them they need to know. That's what they do, is they just handle the big waves.
They aren't worried about the details.
Why would
That's
they be?
exactly it. They're not worried about the details. She was much more fascinated with.
He's
The
older than she
human.
was.
Yeah.
He's been there, seen that all the time. It's like it really matters to him. She was more the apprentice than.
Well, whatever it was, she had a. I don't know if you call it a crush or what, but I
No,
felt
they're
this.
not human form to answer your question. Talking to the
I
phone.
felt this strong attraction from her to him.
A non-earthbound entity doesn't have any names,
I
Peggy.
didn't.
No,
And interesting.
He's
just
Yeah.
another one.
They always use
When we get
EMF
this
meter,
thing
I
open, it
do.
has to go down.
But that's all I've ever done is paranormal.
It'll be a hell of a day.
I really like those higher energy ones.
Well, can you explain to the audience the difference between what you're channeling and, as Hollywood says, a ghost?
A ghost is something that's either chooses to be here or is stuck here. That doesn't want to leave or just can't. The longer a spirit is here, the more negative they get, and the more ghostly they become. even in Ghastly. Most are spirits who lived here and want to kind of stick around a bit. Some are people or beings who come and visit. They either like it or don't, or they get stuck here, or they leave whenever they want to. What we did is we went to another dimension or plane, more like plane, because we're not leaving the dimension entirely. But we're not going to get any ghosts in this physical world.
Oh, and by the way, what I saw that scene before, the room
So,
view, the fence,
you know,
and the
you can go that deep
barn,
if you want to do
and
with
the
ghosts,
hay
but
and the horse.
they're mostly negative, if not positive.
I've seen it with you before. I think I've told you about it.
Lady says, I follow Ghost Sisters on Facebook. They use a thing like a radio they call a,
Oh, it's the ghost box.
yeah, I've got one over here in my case. I don't believe in them. I think they're all totally random acts of bull.
They're going to use 2 conduits more than they're going to use an EMP or the vocal thing. The ones who use the vocal are more negative and they can't communicate.
But the human spirits can too. They're not always negative.
True. I guess we can find something one to speak.
I think that's what everybody's wanting to speak to, is to find a human spirit that wants to speak to us.
It's a dirty feeling though. Dirty taste.
You want to go again?
Sure.
Yeah.
Much more comfortable to you.
No, my hands can turn properly, so.
I know, so that's why I was asking.
Away. Here comes ABBA again. Attention here until we do this little ABBA song comes in my head.
We're hitting a white cloudy space.
And I gotta do something real quick. Oh, okay. I don't itch until I know I can't scratch. It looks like I itch.
Mm-hmm.
Big magic spirit. Old. It's a female. When I talk with you, I don't. They have questions that they want to hear.
Does she have a question for us?
She's asking why we're here. Why do you want to know answers to things you could easily meditate for?
It's easier this way.
So you
And
think.
more fun.
I'll answer some questions, fine. Not that I'm being uppity or anything, Roy. I'm not a human spirit. I've never been human, but I've been worshipped by you guys.
You've been worshipped by us.
Who are you?
He's scared to say.
Why?
Is it he or a she?
The boy is scared to say.
Are you Morgan?
No, I'm Hecate. Or at least a version of her anyway. There's more than one, or more than one face. Your magic's good in purple, I like it. It's
Thank
very
you.
good. haven't channeled through someone in a very long time. All three of your candles should be lit, by the way.
Well, you couldn't. They went out as a type of candle.
Mm-hmm. I do have a question.
You got a bunch.
Have we met before?
You a little.
Okay.
There's someone inside of you asking why are we here?
Always asking.
Don't you know? What's so important?
Keep going. We're fine.
There is life after death. That's what you guys are asking.
What kind
Why do you
of life?
need that? Multiple kinds. There's not just one thing. Didn't the other ones tell you that?
Mm. No, serious. Tell us what kinds. So if I'm an asshole and just mean and kill people, am I going to hell? Is there a hell?
Is not, they've already answered that question for you, I won't.
I know, but
Some are reincarnated once they get it wrong, quote unquote.
you have the ability to make up for it.
Is there such a thing as necessary evil?
Yes. Why wouldn't there be?
It's a new concept I'm exploring.
Not everything could be good or bad, as you guys say. It's always what it needs to be.
Exactly.
If you truly wish and crave and possibly need a good outcome, then you'll get it. But if you do everything you can to avoid what you need to do, then you're going to get a bad outcome. What have you been neglecting? A lot. You can channel too, can't you? No, you can. You just choose not to. It scares you.
Yes. Yes. I don't like the feeling.
It's also creating a block inside of you, which is stopping everything else in yourself.
Any advice for breaking through that block?
Just do it.
It's easier to say than do.
It's an excuse.
True.
Do you like being worshipped these days?
It's getting better. Your mark is much appreciated.
Well, are we worshiping you, or?
No, not actively, at least not right now.
There are some.
It's interesting to be in human form again. It's been a while.
Why did you choose to talk to us?
The boy is big. He is very big. We've been aware of each other for quite some time. He actually helped me out of a predicament I was in some time ago.
His human form did?
I mean, to him, it's all the same. Human form is just a vessel for a spirit, and I think Roy knows that over here. He's talking once or twice.
I wasn't paying. I'm sorry. I was gone. I was in my own little world.
Really. Last time we talked, what did you have to say?
Last time who talked?
Hecate. You've talked to me before.
No, I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Shame.
I don't accept shame. I like the goddesses, but I don't give them names.
There are some names for us.
Like?
There's many. You want specific answers. You want, I guess you can say secrets.
I like the moon. That's what I talk to.
So you still won't give us your name? Earth name?
Earth's name.
You have an Earth name, or you have a name?
I can. I told you already.
You told me you didn't want to talk about it.
No, that was
That was
another
another
one.
one.
Oh,
That was
okay.
not me, dear.
Well, what's your
Gotta
name?
keep up. Gotta keep up, Dad.
Hey, I'm used to interrogating, so I ask the same question several different ways.
They've noticed. They don't really want to talk to you.
I was a cop all my life. It's just in me.
You're not giving enough to get the answers you want, so you have to up the ante for us a little bit.
You get the most arrogant spirits coming through you. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Big energy. Big
Everyone
spirits.
so far has been so arrogant. Why even bother if you're going to talk down to us?
I'm not talking down to you.
Oh, sure you are. Absolutely. That's the way it feels.
I just feel like you know these answers already.
We're dumb. You're not.
You're not dumb.
Well,
If you can do this, you're not dumb.
we're not that dumb.
I'll be going now.
Thank you for coming.
Mm-hmm. You do have a blog. It's a pretty big one.
Yes, we discuss this often.
How does she unblock? Just let her mind go in meditation? And
No, she has some trauma and some tragedy that helps create it. You have to not forgive, because forgiveness is difficult, but learn that doesn't make you who you are. If whoever did that to you, or you to them, it doesn't have to stop you if you don't let it. You're more scared of yourself than you are of anything else.
That is accurate. That is uncannily accurate.
I'm sorry for the arrogant spirits, but
Not your fault. That's just what you're open to. They're just not very helpful when they're shutting people down like that.
they see it as more of just, I guess, I mean, you're right in a sense, but at the same time, if it's easy for them, they think it's easy for you, but they don't understand how difficult it is.
I can empathize with that as a teacher. Yes. Yes. You understand.
Who's around you? There's still this very dark black purple around you. The scorpion thing is gone, it's now moved to your head.
I don't know.
You do, to a point.
Mm-hmm.
It's male in form, or at least used to be.
Be my grandfather.
Possibly. A belted ding.
He talks to me often in my dreams.
He wasn't negative, but you need more white around you.
I'm trying.
More less purple.
Yeah, I keep seeing, every time you say purple, I see a purple dragon. It's interesting.
I feel like it comes from your strength. That's what the energy color you are.
That makes sense.
That's the strength you pull, but you're pulling on more negative things than you are positive. Or at least it's not balanced. And as neutral as you like it to be. There's a lot going on.
I see.
Mhm.
I can watch you and tell you when you're getting in the zone.
And your hand gets cold when you start doing it.
I can't take you to the
Your
Hyatt.
hand is hot. You're a hot mama. What does Jen's hand feel like?
Warm, but there's a cold spot.
Hey Jen, is Jesse's hand cold on that side?
It's warm.
And there's a crystal between us. It's promoting good flow.
Are you still feeling cold on your left side, Doug?
No, it just comes and goes.
I'm always cold. I'm cold the entire time.
Yeah. It's warming up right now. And when you start, it gets cold. It goes really cold.
Is it possible to channel to a Pacific person?
Depends. Who would you want?
I don't know. Somebody famous.
I mean, I've talked to Robin Williams before, but there's not much there.
You talk what?
To Robin Williams before, but there's not much there.
Elvis?
Really?
Elvis is a little decayed. He's a little, he's not really there. You keep asking me things. Like you are just dinging at that door.
Yeah.
Try and close your eyes and envision a door. It's refracting in rainbows.
They're wanting to know about John Lennon.
Find the door and go to it if you can.
I just keep getting pulled back down into the darkness. I go through the light and I almost channel something and it just all of a sudden goes black again. And then cold all over.
A negative male spirit's trying to get to you.
I don't want it to. I want it to go away.
Well, maybe you need to address it directly and ask why it's bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of running from it, just ask it. Why are you here?
I think you need to be part of the hand holding, sir.
Okay. I got one hand.
Dude, you're warm. I like that.
My hand's always warm.
So, Jen, who is it and why is it here? Why is it clung on to you?
He likes me, I'm warm.
So it's a he?
Mm-hmm. He's been around a while. I think he's the one that lives outside. He didn't mean to scare me, he just wanted attention.
He's leeching of your energy.
Mm-hmm. He wants to know what it's like to be human.
Well, doing it through her body isn't going to help you.
Yeah, you need to let go.
Getting drawn in.
She's warm.
Well, let her go. You're not welcome here tonight. This is pure white light. You need to go on. Move it out.
It's her life, not yours. You'll find one. Just don't be so scared.
Let her go. Just, Jen, come back. Just, Jen, open your eyes. Jen, open your eyes.
He does not want to leave.
Well, he needs to leave. You have control over that. You tell him to
gone.
leave. You don't have to put up with that shit.
Mm-mm.
He's an incarnate. He needs to move on. Surrounding her in pure white light.
Go. Leave.
He's attached to something in your backyard.
Yes, he is.
You'll need to bury that before you can really get rid of him.
I hadn't seen him in a while, so I thought maybe he'd gone
He's
on.
been boring right into your head for a tapped connection.
He likes to watch, I'll tell you that. I'm not the only one that sees him. He stands out there in those windows.
Now just let him go. Let's not talk about him anymore. Let's move on to something else. Let's not give him any more power.
Is he earthbound?
Mm-hmm. He's scared to move on because he thinks he doesn't have the energy to go forward.
Someone said call on Mark, Archangel Michael, to remove it in the place of love and light.
That's much better. I feel like it just fell away.
Good.
I can see the white light again.
Okay, go into that. Walk into that white light. Breathe it deeply. Let it purify you.
Did you find your door, Chrissy?
It's foggy. So it's just out of reach. I've seen it once.
What about you, Doug?
I'm just pretty neutral.
You're not
I
feeling
don't
nothing?
feel a thing. I try to stay that way though when I'm filming. I don't. I just like to ask questions. But I do agree that she is full of questions. I forgot your name, but
Chrissy.
yeah. You're afraid to ask them. We're just,
I just like to sit back and watch for a while before I start asking questions.
The thing is, you never stop sitting back and watching.
Not
Are you
all.
feeling attacked?
well, I
I
mean,
mean, I'm used to it, so.
we're all out here at the table the same. I mean, we're all here for a reason. I'd just like to know why my dead mother keeps bothering me in my dreams.
There you go. There's a question for y'all to
That's a
talk on.
good question.
There you go.
I mean, I have many dreams about her, and I'm mistreating her, and I'm mad at her, and I call her bitch and stuff, and I wouldn't like that. What the hell's going on in my head?
Do you have any resentment towards her?
Yeah, probably. From young.
Just put the phone down, and I think the phone is stopping a few things.
Okay. Clean it up.
Yeah, we all get connected.
I can't see what it pointed at him.
Yes. So, what do you judge her for?
Been so controlling in my youth years. I was only child, with a mother, that kind of thing.
She was scared.
Big fucking fence. She was scared. And
The fear of loss was, I mean, obviously large, but
yeah, I mean, it's been years, but damn, I keep having these one a week or something like that. I'm always back to the old house where we was raised up.
it's because all your resentment's there and stuck in that area. You never really dealt with it.
Well,
You talked about it once or twice, but you didn't really deal with it and hash it out with her before she left.
no, I didn't.
That's why it's coming up.
I just never mentioned it.
You have to mention those things, and she knew, but she wasn't gonna.
Plus, she knew that I found or went hunting for my birth mother. She didn't like that word damn either.
Okay. I see needles on around her fingers. She's poking your shoulders. Like she's going to massage you, she's kind of just poking your aura. Kind of, did she ever drain you?
Drain me?
Yeah, energy
Oh,
wise.
Lord, yes. Yeah. Even when she was alive.
Yeah. Shoulder massagers?
Yeah. Definitely. She's a psychic vampire.
Yes, for sure, especially with you. Did she ever have any kids of her own?
Have what?
Did she ever have any kids of her own through your womb?
She couldn't.
She needed to fill that void in her, and so she did it with people around her. Not just you, but you were the main target. How did the father die?
Cancer when I was 3. Or my stepfather.
Okay.
I did find my real family later after she passed.
And she hates that.
Yeah, she knows it.
She's not left yet fully.
I don't think so.
I think she killed your father, your stepfather, anyway. Via the psychic vampirism.
Well, I had 2 stepdads. I mean, I had a stepdad after a few years, and he died too. I was a teenager. So after that, she said,
She is the cold spot. She's been the cold spot.
really?
Obviously, she wasn't. She was a. I want to say she's a good person, but something's stopping me from saying she was fully a great person.
She's still attacking.
Yes.
Obviously.
Hurt people, hurt people.
Mm-hmm. If you want her to go away, you have to let the resentment of what she did and how she did things go.
That's why she doesn't go away. She's using your dreams against you so that you won't let it go.
And she's still feeding off your energy
She's manipulating you.
because you saw it may be deep. But
My wife, who'd never seen her in her life, feels her.
she called her
We
a
were
bitch.
at my aunt's apartment in Gulf Shores. She opened the trunk and found a picture of my grandfather and some more people at the cemetery. Exact picture that I had in my old collection. And she felt my mother go through her because she was going through her sister's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is sensitive.
I I'm not surprised by that. So are you, but you don't open it up to it. You stay neutral, but that stops pathways from.
Yeah, I don't open a lot.
I feel like it might have taken a lot for you to open up to your wife.
Oh Lord, yeah. Yeah. Big wall there, and I've been married 8 years.
You've known her longer, though.
It seems that. She says that.
Mm-hmm.
We have a past life together somewhere.
Yes, I see the number 28 is big for you too.
26 was my dad's number for 25 years.
So where's the 27 at?
That was my best friend. Dad's number.
28.
28 was another trooper that was close to me.
No, 28 with you two.
28.
It's just that the sequence 25 through 28. You have to let your mom go on what she did. It's not going to be tonight. Could be. That's a big thing that we all have to be on board for. Jen would feel it the most. Jen would feel it the most.
What?
Letting go of the mom, it's a big thing. You're more of a medium and in tune to these things, but I think you're scared of that sometimes.
I can't do it by myself.
Yeah. But I mean, letting her go and letting go what she did to you, what she's still doing to you. Not forgiveness, but an apathy towards it, I guess you can say. It's in the past. It happened. You can be better from it. She's messing with your lungs.
I had half a lung taken out several years ago.
Is it this side?
This right lower lobe.
Okay. Careful this side.
Oh, I am. Very.
You're going to need strength in numbers to get rid of her. It's been a while. If not tonight, I need some close friends around you to help you with that. And a rose quartz, I recommend.
I almost pulled my rose quartz out tonight.
It's funny, when I was in Arizona a couple years ago, we dug up rose quartz. I brought a bunch back. I don't know why I did rose quartz, because it's there, I guess. I don't know. They drawed me.
Like Hecate was saying, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen.
But her and some of the stuff that I've seen over the years was violence and multiple deaths in various ways. There's only 2 dreams I ever have that bothers me. The rest of them are happy, funny stuff. Then I have cock flashbacks and mama flashbacks. So that was my trauma, I guess. I remember.
I think you became a cop to stop the kind of person your mother was.
Well, it was something I wanted all my life, from a little bitty kid up. So
You wanted to do good and be good and get rid of the
I
negative
did
people.
it and went to the top. So got the check left.
Do you feel like you achieved your goal?
Yeah.
Of getting rid of the negative people?
A lot of, well, I mean, no, we could never do that. But
I think doing one, though, makes that goal achieved. You have to have confidence in that.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's strange. I've never told anybody that. Ever.
You type.
Hmm?
Your eyes are droopy.
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying to stay awake.
Ain't the only thing droopy, probably. Jennifer?
What about you? You're going through
I'm
something over
good.
here.
No, I'm just
What's going on?
nothing. I'm just trying to find out what's the deal with his mother.
She's not here. She's...
No, but I can pick up the residual, and she's not.
She's on a plane somewhere.
Yeah.
Comes and goes.
her energy is waning from this physical presence. That's why you have the dream, so she can kind of be pulled back in. But you're finding happiness without her, which is why she's
Yes,
going
and
away.
she's not liking it, but she doesn't like it either
Debbie says, my wife. Exact word.
because you're happy,
But she don't
and
like
she
Debbie.
wasn't.
It's up to you, you three, or you four, if you want to get rid of her tonight. It's possible, but it will be stressful. I think it'll open a door for you that you don't want opened right now. Rory's getting sleepy, and it would affect you for the few
There'll
days
be
to
other
come.
nights. There'll be other nights we can do this.
I wouldn't put it off too much, though. Waiting is an option, but she'll get you rather long if you're not careful.
Why is that, though, reckon?
She wants to keep living.
Hmm.
Once you're gone, there's no one else for her to get.
Sure.
You have any kids? She could get them
One.
grandkids.
I got one blood kid and one blood grandkid.
The grandkids who she'd get. I don't know how old they are.
20s.
She touched them whenever they were younger.
Oh yeah, she raised them. Raised her.
She'd come back through them. So if she leaves you, we don't get rid of her fully, she'll go to the grandkid.
Want to do it?
Sure. You,
How do we do it?
y'all cool with it?
I'm good with whatever.
Cool with anything.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you
I think
sure?
I need a word from you.
Ain't sure that I'm sure that I need to take my glasses off. They're falling.
So what are we doing? We're getting rid of his mom?
Yes.
How are we going to do that?
Yes.
We need to channel her to a point, and it's going to be a verbal response from you. You're the only one that can make her leave. We can create the energy around, but you're the only one that can really make her go.
How do I do that?
I believe we're going to have to channel her around you. You're going to have to find that rope and pull her close. But guard yourself in the process.
Yeah, it
And
kind
then
of
tell her
scares
to
me.
go. Let go of the rope and tell her to go.
Or cut the rope?
Imagine disintegrating in front of you. Burn the rope if you have to. She wasn't very far, was she?
She
You
wasn't.
already got her?
Yeah, you already got her. She wants to come through one of us, but I'm not going to let that happen. Speak physical words. Talk to her.
I'm trying to think what I'm going to say. I don't have a filter.
Don't use
You
it.
don't need a filter.
Oh,
Just
that's
do it.
my mama.
No, your mother is a torture.
Mother, I'm 68. It's time for you to go. I think I can handle it from here on.
Be more forward. You're being too kind to her.
You need to leave me, Debbie, alone. Don't bother Angie. Don't bother Lauren. You'll be happy with your people. It's where you belong. Uncle Oil. Annie. I want you to be gone now. Don't bother me in my dreams. It upsets me. And you never did like to upset me much. Quit poking me, prodding me. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. You'll always be here. You've always been my mother. It's time for you to go do your thing. Let me do mine. Got a good wife, good life, good friends. That's all you ever wanted. I'm happy. You should be too. Be gone. Be gone, mother.
Cut the rope.
Rope is cut. I love you, but be gone.
This has got a bright flash of yellow when you did that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to her anymore. I don't think you need to.
Enough said. So y'all felt a little something?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You need to close.
I got a little relief.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay,
saw a
good.
bright flash of yellow.
Close the portal around you. Create a bubble around yourself that blocks her out. Just think of energy in crystal, flexible form. Whatever, a bulletproof vest. Likes to be worn before.
Mm-hmm.
Do that. She can't come in anymore.
I can do that.
Good job.
Yay!
Thank
She's
you.
gone.
Thank you. I actually feel a little lighter in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's your turn.
Yes, we've all been directed to
Look,
you.
I
the
drug
entire
out
time.
stuff. Nobody knows the perfect stranger, so it's your turn.
Get rid of this crystal in our hands. Helping out.
It'll help. Trust me, I just felt it.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't.
Where are you feeling your fear?
Yeah.
Loss of control.
No, where are you feeling it physically?
Can we break contact?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to take a deep breath into that.
That's
And we're going
where
to
I
use
felt
green and white light. And you're just going to rest, and that's where the doorway is right there. And I want you to go underneath the fear and the pain and the resentment and see there's a little child under there. Can you feel that? Tell me about the child.
She's angry, scared.
How old do you think she is?
3 or 4.
Okay. Can she talk? So, can you ask her why she's angry?
Everyone hurts her. Everyone lets her down in the end.
Okay.
She can't trust anyone.
So, who all lets her down? Who is everyone?
Family,
Mom?
to an extent,
Dad?
definitely.
Does she have any siblings?
They're much older.
So, does she have any connection to them or not?
Brother lets down too.
Okay. Is that child you? Okay. Does she have any pets?
Some dogs, some cat. They
Okay.
come and go.
So, what does she need?
Stability.
Are you able to provide that for her? Can Bart help provide that for her? Does she like Bart? There you go. Got a smile out of you. Who else can she trust? Besides you and Bart.
She doesn't know.
Does she like to color?
Sometimes. She'd rather be outside.
What does she do outside?
Pick up rocks. Explore.
Does she play alone or does she have playmates?
Alone. Usually an animal or 3.
So, can I ask her a question?
Mm-hmm.
What do you love?
My mom.
Okay. What do you hate?
Anger.
When you get angry, what do you do?
Yell. Kick.
What can we do to make you feel better?
I'm not sure. That's the problem.
You can listen.
You think over the next few days you can create something to let us know what it is you need? Are you feeling out of control? Yeah, it's scary, isn't it?
Don't like things out of control.
Mm-mm.
Gotta be in control.
What happens when things get out of control?
Bad things.
Like, give me an example.
People change.
Mm-hmm.
Can't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
What you see on the surface isn't what's inside.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen some bad stuff? I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to witness that. What's your favorite color?
Green.
Uh, what do you like to wear?
My cowboy boots.
Ah, right on.
And the skirt and vest my mom made.
Well, you're loved. We love the adult you. We love who you turned out to be.
We're all here supporting you.
I love you.
I love you too. It's just hard to let go.
Absolutely. And you're probably not going to do it all at one time. I think this is the first time you've been given a voice. So you probably have a lot to say.
Just not used to saying anything.
No, because that gets you in trouble, doesn't it? Well, you're not going to get in trouble with us. Do you like us? Of course you do. What is there not to like? Has Bart ever met you?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he likes you also. I think you're very playful with Bart, aren't you? Yeah, he's your playmate.
Bart's fun.
Hmm?
Bart's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure. Chrissy, how are you feeling right now?
The chest is less tight.
Good. You just let out a big secret.
I see green with my eyes closed.
Good. What's your favorite color? Is it still your favorite color? Right on.
Mm-hmm.
That's why your aura's been so green lately. I've been John Deere greens and blue. Green and blue.
Green and blue.
Is there anything you need to tell us? Is there any secret that you need to let go of? It'll stay with us in the internet.
For all eternity.
For all eternity.
Eternity.
Mhm.
I don't think it's anything I haven't said before, so.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You look lighter.
You do actually.
I feel better.
You're smiling for a change.
I can't have that. I got a reputation to maintain.
Me too. I never smile.
I can't be smiling,
I
man.
think you will now.
I feel better. So really good. I had a, my God, look at that. Look. It's in the
Oh,
red.
it is red.
Full blown freaking red.
It's still going too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the red.
It's lit up.
We've never had it in the red.
First time, ready?
I got a little bit of that in
Somebody
the red.
left or come or something.
We got good energy here. I'm liking the
The
energy.
phone wasn't even close to the thing
Mm-mm.
when it peaked out.
Whatever it is, it's like being on camera. It's not gonna do it again.
I got it just in time to get the last of the red. Here, let me try this. I can't see, so.
Oh. Hey, I got an idea.
It's not gonna do it while it's on camera.
Right there.
Oh, kids, I'm gonna have to go here pretty soon.
I still have a test to take, so I've got 3.5 hours to take
I
it.
think we need to go on and close this up then.
Let's close it.
So let us seal this, and
With a kiss.
thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. And we send you with the best of wishes and with the highest regard. And we now close this circle. And each one of us is safe and secure. And we leave all the negativity from Mother Earth to absorb and turn into blessings. So mote it be.
So let it be.
Really big.
That was amazing.
Thank you for joining us tonight. It was an interesting journey.
I like you. You're my new best friend. I have a lot to learn from you.